Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time to get a little bit serious for a moment, which you will know does not happen very often. So, sit down, put your feet up, and I'm just going to have a bit of a ramble. Now, one thing I see coming up a lot, more specifically, I see it coming up on Reddit because I just went onto Reddit today. It's not something I've been on a lot, so I thought I'd have a look in there, search upon like reaction channels, see what people say about it. I was basically looking for like other channels which I hadn't discovered because it's always a great way of finding new music. Now, one thing that come up quite a lot on these is the fact that people refer to like reaction channels as being cancerous, which in a way I can kind of get because I have seen a lot of channels where you might get people that literally just do like all the popular bands and the bands that just are going to get you a shit ton of views. I mean, one thing I get asked quite a lot by someone is, how do I increase my views? I'm not going to say who it is because I don't think that's fair. Because obviously I get asked a lot where how on earth I've done it. And to be honest with you, the bigger bands do massively help when you're starting out. This I didn't even realize at first whatsoever. I think it was the first time I did, like, it was probably like an Architect song or like Slipknot or something like that, and then suddenly I was like, whoa, like this brings like a shit ton of views, which is really really cool because it can also bring new people to the channel. Now, I think the one thing that a lot of people are missing on, the sort of content that I put out and what a lot of other channels do is that a lot of the time it's all about helping the smaller bands. I think really the way that I like to look at it, certainly by the way the channel has gone, like, I mean, it's slowly coming up to a year since we started this, and it's gradually become more of a platform for the smaller artists that want to get discovered by more people. And I think that's exactly how it should be. When I first started this, it was never like, right, I want to become famous, I want to earn a load of cash, because that's just you if you're starting up a reaction channel and think that you're going to just get a fucking shit ton of money, it's not going to happen. I can tell you now, I have received zero from doing the videos that I do. And the reason why you won't get anything, if anything at all, will be because around about 90% of the content which you do is you can't monetize it, which is fine. That's not what it's about. I think for anyone thinking, for a start, why do you want to do a reaction channel? Now, for me personally, when I started it, I spent a lot of time watching these channels, and I thought, you know what? It'd be interesting to just have a go at this and see what happens from it. And then I soon realized, underneath the actual what you see of the channel, there's this big community underneath it who they'll be like, they want to see how you react to songs which they like, or they might have a friend's band and they want to get them a little bit extra publicity. And that's fucking cool, man. I really, really enjoy it. And frankly, if anyone thinks that channels like this aren't a good thing for, like, YouTube and producing content, it's fine, man. You don't have to watch it. But there are an awful lot of people out there that want to get their friends bands. They've got the friend in the village like 10 minutes away who started up a band. They're like, look, this guy's got a channel, he's got X amount of subscribers, he goes fucking nuts, which I know I fucking do to a lot of bands. And I fucking love it. I can't honestly, this channel is as well as just like, the normal stuff in life, like, go and have a beer with your friends. For those of you that are in a band, you'll know how much enjoyment you get out of just going to your band rehearsal and just thrashing out some metal and just having a great time. I get exactly the same sort of what's the word, Like, you know, when you write all your own stuff and you find it's very rewarding. I find this very, very rewarding as well. One, I've met, and I've not met obviously everyone that I chat with on here because you're from all over the world, but a lot of people I've met, I've forged some great friendships with those people. They've introduced me to a lot of bands which I probably wouldn't have heard of otherwise. So it all depends really on how each person specifically runs their channel. I'd say with the way that the channel is now, it's probably like what 95% band submissions, and I get that many that a lot of the time it can be quite tricky because you know you want to be able to please everyone, but you just can't because the amount of stuff that you get coming in. And that's the reason I do it, man. For all these other bands, I do it one because I love to discover new music. Two, I love to then share that music with the rest of you that take the time to come to the channel. And I absolutely love all of you guys that jump on every video. You know who you are, man. And I'll see the regular names pop up, and it's always really, really cool. And then there's those of you that you'll have spotted me on here. Then you'll come over onto Facebook. We'll have a chat on Facebook. You come on the live streams, which is really, really cool. I think the thing to think about when you're thinking why is somebody doing a reaction channel, there's always so much more than meets the eye. It's not just about doing a video and getting some views. You know what? I would much rather do the videos which puts a lesser known band onto, say, for instance, like standard sort of videos we do now. You're usually getting anywhere between like 200 and 400 views within like the first couple of weeks. Whereas I could do a video by Slipknot Architect, and you're talking like good few thousand views, like pretty much within like the first day or so. But that's not why it's not about views. It's all about helping these other bands. Yeah, you're gonna be like, dude, you've said this, but then you've done a track by Architects, you've done a track by Slipknot, you've done something by I Prevail, these bigger bands. But that's to keep the people that take the time to put the requests in. That's because I feel that they're just as a big part of the channel as all the bands are that take the time to submit to me, and I absolutely love that. I know I don't always get the chance to respond to everybody that emails me. Generally, what I will do is when somebody has emailed me, it's all in this massive fucking list in my email. When I do get the chance, I'll thank them. But 9 times out of 10, I will usually email the band within like a day or so and let them know that the track's about to be recorded to be put out onto the channel. But that's basically what my thoughts are on it. I think calling reaction channels cancerous is a generalization to everyone that does it. I think that's completely wrong because I think a lot of the people that do it, they just do it purely for the love of music. They want to discover music, but they want to share it with people. I can tell you now, just from when I did like the first reaction channel I ever saw, which was our boy fucking truant, man. I discovered so much more music through that channel than I would have done than just like the normal means of like going on Spotify, looking through playlists and what have you on YouTube. So that's what it's all about, man. I think the way to think of, for me, if I had to sum up a reaction channel, it would be somebody that loves music, they want to discover music, and then for the select few of us that do the sort of things that I do, it's all about discovering those newer bands, the more underground bands, helping them be discovered by more people, increasing the fan base. That's literally what it is. I'm here to increase the fan base and to just enjoy myself at the same time. But yeah, that's just like my thoughts on it. I mean, I'd love to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what your if you were to think of somebody that starts up a reaction channel, like what would you think is their sort of motivation behind it? I mean, I think for me at first, it was literally a thing of, I was just fucking bored of coming home from work and just watching films most nights or going and having a beer. and I just wanted to fill my time with something. And you know what? The amount of bands I must have discovered over the last year is ridiculous. Like, I mean, what we've done something like this is just to give you a rough idea. So, like, over the last year, let's have a look. So, over the last year, I have done 640 videos. So some of those bands have been featured 2 or 3 times. So let's say in a year, 600 bands. I've probably discovered more than that because I'll get people that'll send stuff to me and I'll check it out. And I don't always have the option to be able to upload it on the channel. But to say that I've discovered that many bands within the last year is crazy. I even said, I can't remember what I put it on, whether it was on a video or a post the other day, but I've actually got that much band merch now that I'm either going to have to buy more coat hangers for my wardrobe, or I'm going to have to like take shit out of my wardrobe, which I rarely wear, and so I can just like have it all in there. It's ridiculous, man. The amount of merch that bands send me, and also the amount that I buy. And I fucking love buying band merch. I love coming on here and putting a band's t-shirt on, as well as promoting the bands that we're already featuring. Also promotes that band in the video. Like, for instance, I don't know, if I had my like Reminiscence t-shirt on or something, people would be like, what's that t-shirt? Reminiscence, not heard of them. They might go and check them out. And you know what? If someone if I get, say, 100 people watch a video, and if 1 or 2 of them then go and like the band's page, like buy a t-shirt, or just even if they message them, man, to say that from listening to that band that's like helped them. Like, I had it with Dream State. Like, never heard of Dream State before I watched the FYM Reacts YouTube, and after discovering Dream State, they quickly became one of my favorite bands of last year. And when there's been times when I'd say I'm generally quite a positive person, but everyone gets moments, man, when they're a bit like, oh, fuck me, man. Everything's just a bit shit at the minute, isn't it? And Dream State are one of those bands that I feel can just uplift you. Although some people might listen to the lyrics and be like, isn't that sounding a little bit depressing? You know, someone's thinking about the struggles that they've gone through. But that helps people that have struggled at any point in their life. Doesn't mean to say you have to struggled like right this week. You might have been through something years ago, and then something flicks in your head, something happens, and it takes you back there, and then you put that music on, and it helps get you through those tough periods. And like, see, that's why, like, behind this whole reaction channel is, for me, is somebody that absolutely loves music, and I absolutely love connecting with their songs, and I couldn't be more thankful. So if you're in a band out there and you're thinking, you know what, I don't know if this is worth it, just think of all the people that are out there, man, that absolutely love everything that you do. Your songs are like what gets that person up out of bed in the morning. It's crazy that music can do that, man, but it's awesome. I love music, and it may as well be the air that I breathe. But yeah, so yeah, I've had my little rant, guys. That's just like my thoughts on it. There's always going to be people that, you know, they don't dig it or whatever, which is fine. You know, I get comments every now and again of someone, you know, they'll make some comment about, I don't know, your appearance, or this guy's an idiot or whatever. I'm quite happy to be an idiot, man. If you come to the channel and you watch the videos, you've just discovered a new band. You might not like the videos we put out. You might not like watching me, but you'll then go and watch that band, hopefully, and buy their shit. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about supporting the music. That is what it's all about, and I fucking love it. Anyway, that's my ramble over, guys. I'm gonna get another video out soon. I just wanted to tell you that's what was on my mind. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.